Beets are one of those foods that manage to be both earthy and extraordinary. They're root vegetables with a reputation, loved by athletes, adored by cardiologists, and feared by anyone who's been startled by their own pink-tinged urine the day after. But beneath their vibrantly pigmented skin, beets are more than just a salad topping or a smoothie curveball. They're nutritional powerhouses, packed with nitrates, folate, antioxidants, and like many vegetables, a few hidden quirks that make their relationship with iron just a little complicated. Let's start with the good news. Beets are rich in dietary nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes blood vessels, improves circulation, and helps lower blood pressure. This effect is so well documented that beet juice has become a pre-workout staple for endurance athletes and a subject of fascination in cardiovascular research. Just a glass of beet juice can lead to better oxygen efficiency, lower systolic blood pressure, and improved blood flow to the brain and muscles. It's like giving your vascular system a tune-up with a vegetable. But there's a quieter player in the beet equation: oxalates. These naturally occurring compounds are also found in spinach, rhubarb, nuts, and other healthy foods, and they have a less glamorous role. Oxalates are known to bind with minerals, especially iron and calcium, in the digestive tract, making those minerals harder for the body to absorb. So while beets are undeniably good for your circulation, they may also reduce the amount of iron you actually get from the rest of your meal, particularly if that iron is non-heme, from plant-based sources. To be clear, beets aren't high enough in oxalates to cause massive iron absorption problems in most people. You'd need to eat a lot of beets every day, raw and unaccompanied by any counteracting nutrients, for this to become a real issue. But if you're iron deficient, relying on a plant-based diet and drinking beet juice with your lentils or tofu, you might be unwittingly slowing down your iron uptake. It's the kind of nutritional plot twist that makes food science both infuriating and fascinating. And it gets even trickier when you remember that beets contain iron themselves, not a huge amount, but enough to add to your intake. The catch is that their own iron might also be partly blocked by their oxalate content. It's like offering you a gift and then taping it shut with duct tape. You appreciate the gesture, but you can't fully use it. However, before you relegate beets to the occasional pile, it's worth stepping back and considering the big picture. The cardiovascular benefits of beets, thanks to their nitrate content, are significant, especially in older adults, athletes, or anyone at risk of high blood pressure or endothelial dysfunction. Nitric oxide is involved in everything from blood vessel flexibility to insulin sensitivity to sexual function. That's a big payoff, even if you're sacrificing a little iron absorption in the process. So, how do you balance the equation? Timing and pairing are your allies. If you're planning to eat an iron-rich, plant-based meal, consider separating your beet intake by an hour or two. Or better yet, pair your beets with a source of vitamin C, like lemon juice, bell peppers, or oranges. Vitamin C enhances non-heme iron absorption and can help counteract the mineral-blocking effects of oxalates. It's a perfect example of how nutrients interact, sometimes battling, sometimes balancing, always playing a complex game in your gut. Another helpful tactic is to cook your beets. Cooking can slightly reduce oxalate levels, making the minerals in both beets and the rest of your meal a bit more accessible. Fermenting or pickling beets can also help, adding gut-friendly bacteria and reducing anti-nutrient content. So yes, beets are cardiovascular allies, and yes, they may slightly reduce iron absorption if consumed in high quantities or in unfortunate pairings. But for most people, the net benefit far outweighs the drawback, especially when you learn how to make your nutrients play nice together. The takeaway? Don't fear the beet. Just don't let it crash the party every time iron is trying to shine. And if your goal is vibrant circulation and healthy iron levels, a little strategy goes a long way. Because in nutrition, as in life, it's not just what you eat, but when, how, and with what friends you serve it.